Dun, 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 dun. And I'm back. Hey, everybody. This is True Powers Mind, and this is TPIM. That's our live. Wow. All I can say is wow. I mean, you know, who couldn't have saw Netanyahu? Netanyahu. Fifth term. So 5 is the lucky number. I've talked to several people. Got a lot of great things to say. Got a lot of great things. This Friday, Eric Ace, better known as Butterbean, will be on the show. Following Monday, we got General Gravit. And then the following Friday, we have Dr. Genzira. And many, many more coming down the line, my friends. What's up, Brother Anthony? Yes, it feels good, man. Side job is done. Hopefully next week I'll start the other job. So I'll be, once again, it's winter, not wintertime, springtime. So business is picking back up. So I really don't have that much free time. I'm going to get as much. I'm going to put as much into this as humanly possible because, yes, this is extremely important. There are serious ramifications that affects us all. You're like, it don't affect me, True Power. Like I said, man, the temple's coming. More than likely this year. More than likely next few months. And it's a beautiful thing, guys. It's beautiful to see the script being played out in real time. I don't have to read a book. I don't have to see a movie. I can literally read the headlines and discover the mystery that lies. And it's not that much of a mystery once you understand the Zionist plan and you understand how they operate using both political and economic means to achieve their ultimate goal. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the host, what the heck? A new caravan coming for the U.S., but who are not familiar with the method. The method is this. You create chaos, and then you come in with the order. You have the goons and whatnot. Facebook users sent to concentration camp by Chinese cops. Could you picture one day Chinese coming to your home? You tweeted something wrong. We're taking you away for re-education. Could you imagine that? And also, as American citizens, U.S. citizens, how come there are laws pertaining to copyrights that infringes on our freedom of speech? I mean, just think about it for 1 second. All the words that we're compelled to understand in public education system, we're compelled to learn English, because without understanding English, without understanding the English language, it'll be kind of hard to understand English films or Hollywood produced films or Hollywood manufactured books. I have a problem with copyrights, not so much that I want to take someone's movie and play it and get monetary funds from it. No, I'm not into that. But I am to freedom of speech. I am into people saying what they truly think or believe. So I can identify. It makes it kind of easier for me because then I can identify who to mess around with and who not to. Okay? So I'm going to get... Hey, come on, you two. Settle down. Settle down. It's not you. It's your little sister. She's really hyper today. Hold on. Let me try to get this in the frame. Perfect. A lot of news going on, guys and gals. If you didn't know, the Dalai Lama, the one that some people say is a god, well, he's sick and they had to rush him to the hospital. Now, I don't know why God needs to go to the hospital other than maybe save somebody in the hospital, but, to receive treatment. I don't know. I think I might be worshiping, if I was worshiping the Dalai Lama, I might, want to worship the doctors that heal him or the medicine that heals him. Because ultimately, that's what it's about. It's about longevity. All right? Nothing bad about the Dalai Lama. Helen Dyla. You got that right, yes, sir. The problem is, after decades of nuclear tour, oh my God, who would want to go to Chernobyl to see a mutated wolf? But this is the deal. You have the Dalai Lama sick. All these old people are getting sick. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. I don't know if you guys see this. Right there. Oh, shit. Parents hold measles parties. That is bullshit. That's disgusting. I mean, it's one thing if your child comes in contact, unbeknownst to you. Totally different animal when you're sitting there. Hey, Sally, bring your kid over that, sick so my kid can get the measles. I'm just saying, keep on playing your vaccination games. And that too. The only reason why, and I want to be honest, the only reason why we didn't see such a huge a bunch of cases of chicken pox, measles, all the childhood normal diseases is because of vaccination. My mother, before she passed away, told me horrible stories about kids with polio up in St. Louis, kids with this and that. Because there was a time where brown people weren't allowed to get vaccinated. There wasn't enough to go around. So keep on playing your little autism BS. Keep on playing all that. Some kids are susceptible to vaccines for sure, but it's not the norm. Some manufacturers actually have people in there that will intentionally put shit in the vaccines to harm people, but that's not, once again, the norm. And there's some doctors, once the vaccine's received at their place of administration of vaccine, they'll put stuff in it too. And once again, that's not the norm. I've had a number of emails concerning, people often ask why I don't talk about this subject, seeing how I'm a father of 4 kids. A couple reasons. One, for me, it's not an issue. That's like saying, hey, the sun's going to burn out one day. Well, it could burn out today, it could burn out tomorrow. It's not burning out now. And 2, because of the life I've lived, I've been vaccinated myself and, haven't really caught no major diseases. Don't believe I'm autistic. Think I'm somewhat normal. So that's what I have to say on that. Now, I'm not for the government forcing parents. If the parents don't want to vaccinate their child, my God, that's their right. Now, if the child wants vaccinated, well then, I think that should be the child's right too. The child should be able to go to a doctor or a teacher or somebody and say, hey, my parents are crazy. I want to get vaccinated because, I don't want to go through all this bullshit, especially if the parents themselves are vaccinated. Where to begin, man? But once again, it doesn't even matter because there is no vaccine against a fungus that's released, and there is a fungus among us. I should have titled the video this. There is a fungus among us. It's been released the other day that the mysteries disease that's going on around the world right now as we speak is indeed a new, as they put in the article, anomaly, a fungi, I guess some sort of mutation. Basically, 90 days after contracting, or somehow the fungus takes root in you, you're dead. There are no fungicides that work on this thing. Like I've been saying, man, there's a lot of shit coming down the pike, yo. For some of you guys are going to die of natural causes, obviously, before shit hits the fan. But a lot of you guys will be more than in your prime when this stuff's coming down. And I don't even want to get into the illegal alien aspect of this situation. Breaking the internet. New regulations imperil global network. Well, here's the deal with that, guys. Because our dear leader, Barack Obama, basically handed over the internet in his last term as president to a secretive international force. The United States no longer, no longer controls the internet. So by facto, the freedom of speech and stuff that we supposedly value is no longer the de facto setting of the internet. Now it's probably more likely the Germans have control over it. In fact, let's ask Google. Let's ask Google a very fundamental question. It's a very simple question, very fundamental. Who regulates the internet? Well, they used to. Restoring internet freedom, FCC. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Hold on. President Obama gives control of the internet to international force. Right here. September 13th, before the election. Obama gives away the internet and with it our liberty. All right, 7 days, national security, hands over control to ICANN. What? Hold on. To ICANN, and ICANN stand. Oh, come on. Oh, now it's one of these slow, goofy websites block you. Blah, 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 saying free speech is a vital realm or virtual realm. What's at stake? Blah, blah. ICANN. Wow, I can't even get to the. Under the plan where for years U.S. Department of Commerce shuttled control of the DNS to nonprofit called the International Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, whose motto, as well as representatives of governments. Talk about national security. Jesus. Yeah, let's have the U.S. taxpayer pay for the development and all the research for the internet. We get it working, and now let's just hand it over to this nonprofit. Talk about our country being sold out. This is the reason why the empire is going to fall, guys. And I say the empire because essentially that's what it is. It's going to fall. You know why? Corruption. These people do not care, man. They do not care. Wow, I'm just, and this happened, what, 3 years ago? Now we're just starting to see the effects of it. So, and that's why Chinese and other interests are just blowing up while, our basically powers being shuffled. A lot of our minds are leaving. What I mean, our scientific people are going abroad to do their research, develop weapons for other countries. And if you don't know, what's up, Trey Bird? Trey Bird, brother. I had to check on the kiddo real quick. She was awfully quiet. Good to see you here. And Leonard. The internet finally belongs to everyone. That is such BS. But you know what? Let's move on to some other stories. Let's go and check out the other side of the news. I haven't done a show in a few days. Got a lot of catching up to do. House Dems cancel votes on budget plan amidst international revolt. What is going on, guys? Ex-FBI says 2 cabinet members were open to invoking 25th. Millennial Spark. Oh, wow. This is crazy. I want to go here to the International Revolt. Oh, my God. That's not a very attractive chick, man. These eyes, they're just too buggy. And plus, she's old. But she has power. At least power of the bribe. House Democratic leaders on Tuesday abandoned plans to vote on a key budget measure this week in the face of sharp opposition from both progressive and moderates. The revolt over legislation to set federal spending is a setback for Speaker Nancy Pelosi and her deputies on the eve of their 100th day marked in the majority. And it darkens the outlook for how Washington will resolve a slew of ugly funding battles last year. Well, what else is new? What else is new? Check out some of the comments. Let me spam this too real quick. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I have to spam when I can. You know. Hold on. Let's get some. And then I'm going to talk about the Passover coming up, guys. Hopefully, state of mercy still in effect. No more tears. I'm trying to find a good video to blast. I'll blast this one. What the fuck? What the F, brother? I didn't mean to say that. I'm in an exceptionally good mood today, guys. A lot of good things are going on. Okay. Watch now before it's too late. Oh, I don't need that. Thank you, though. I don't need that, though. I don't need that. I don't need that. Thank you. There's nothing worse than a chat force. Yes. Okay. Thank you. She wants me to hold her thing, and she's just watching me. Make sure I don't try to put it down. Okay. China expanding influence in Latin America. China's everywhere. They're in Africa. They're in Europe. They're in, not so much in India, but they're definitely in South America. And the problem with that is the One Road, One Belt, or One Belt, One Road initiative. They're going to surpass us with being the network to distribute goods and services. Throughout those so-called shithole fucking countries. The president. Ooh. There you go. You're welcome. All right. Now. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I saw something out of the corner of my eye over here. Far-right extremists embrace Trump. Now, you know that, oh my God, here we go. Look at the deranged look in the eye, man. Here's a future shooter right there, guys. This right here is a future shooter. Look at him. He's poor. You can tell by the backdrop. He's pissed off. By God, he's white and he deserves better. Oh my God. That's just creepy, man. Look at that. Another. And then people wonder why people get all tripped out over this. This is like running around, a Jewish area with a swastika on your arm. You are going to get a few looks. Look at this. Look at the eyes. Once again, look at the eyes, folks. I'm telling you, you always can see shit in the eyes. You always can see. Like this chick almost looks like she's just soulless. No soul. Just hate. mistrust. Let's see if there's any more. I just want to do this just out of curiosity. Damn, this shit's costing $25, $17. Walmart selling "Make America Great Again" for $7. Wow. I just wanted to see who all was selling this. Donald Trump selling it for $25. His looks a little better quality. Walmart, typical Chinese stuff, American flag slapped on the side of it, $7. Trump outlet. Oh my gosh. Man and Mega had arrested after bizarre. Oh. This guy's I didn't want to go here. I don't want to go here because I don't want to be monetized, all that good stuff. But hold on. Let's look at some of the people wearing these hats. Now, there's a brother there. All right. I don't know. And that's a Walmart hat, by the way, because I don't think the Trump hats have the American flag on the side. I don't know. They might. Make America Great Again, boy. That's a... Wow. Even Asian cat, you can't see his eyes for some reason. But let's look at the folks sporting the hat. Look at the... Is that Kim Jong-il? Oh, my God. Oh, wow. This is crazy. Dennis Rodman, Kim Jong-il. And now look at Kanye. Once again, look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. It's like, and even on his neck, you can see the veins. I don't know, man. Make America Great. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. Hey, brother, I have to call you right back. I'm right in the middle of a live broadcast. Okay. Hey, what's up, brother Nick? Peace, love, light back to you. Now, look at Alec Baldwin. Once again, when it's like when they put the hat on, some sort of demon possesses them. Look at the eyes. Once again, cold eyes. And I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny, but he looks a little slack-jawed. Kanye West looks a little slack-jawed right here in this picture, adding to the mystique. My gosh. I mean, but you know what? Hey, he's a clone. Well, the way he's acted, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, look at this one. Look at this one. Once again, look at the eyes. I'm telling you, there's something going on. Look at the eyes. Look at the frown on the face. He looks like he's half, like if you didn't see this eye, you'd be like, man, that's an Asian dude with red hair and a long, goofy neck. And then take that, cover up this eye. Let's cover up this eye. And now look at him. He just looks like he's just evil, man. I'm not trying to be mean-spirited. All right? Here, let's look at this guy. Here's another. I don't know if you're not supposed to smile, but the eyes, once again, blank. All right? Look at him. Look into the eyes of the abyss. Those hats are mind control. I almost think so. Hey, George, welcome to the show, brother. Brother Willis is in the house. Look at him. All right, now, hold on. Looks like a Hispanic or Italian gentleman. Look at the eyes. Look at him. Look at the mouth. Slacky. Okay, you think I'm here's a chick. Look at the eyes. Well, you can't really see too much. She's ultra white. There's some sort of brother. Once again, the eyes, slackness of the mouth. Now he's doing a comedy skit, and he still has to have the bug-out eyes. It's like you got to have bug-out eyes. Soulless. Yes, Brother Nick. Let's see if there's more. Now, the aggression. Look, he's wrapped in the flag. But the aggression. Sister Hunt, welcome to the show. Glad to see you made it back. Look at the eyes, though. Look at them. Hold on, let's zoom in on this Buster. Oh, he looks so sad. Look at this guy. Look at the hate. Look, what if this dude was all up in your face? Hey, punk! We ain't gonna give you shit. No reparation for you, punk. Make America great, punk. He's all yelling and sputal hitting you in the face. He got this little backpack on. You know, he probably got this little tactical gear. And he's filled with hate and rage. And slack of the jaw. See the slackness right here on the lip? Slack jaw. They're slack-jawed and dead eyes. And I'm not making fun of nobody. All right? Here's another one. This guy looks like a virgin. I ain't never been laid in those black... No, I take that back. He got some herpes right here on the lips, so he has done something. But he doesn't look too friendly. Look at the eyes. Like a zombie. Make America great. I need greatness. Greatness. They're about as bad as the damn liberals. They really are. Hold on, let's look at another one. Hold on, let's just jump right here. Oh, no. We're not, I don't want to upset our dear leader. Don't fuck Trump. No fuck Trump. Fuck with Trump. I fucks with Trump. I can hear gamers. Oh my God. I'm just cut. Oh. Bruce Jenner. They're mad they're white and not rich. Yeah. Bird. Can I get an amen on that? Well, let the choir sing. Now look at this fool. For those that don't know, he's wearing an officer symbol of the old German army. Looks like a lieutenant, perhaps. He's an old German, and he's wearing that MAGA hat. Let's check this out. Look at this guy. Look at this bullshit. Make America great again. Wow. And now it's gotten to such a point to where these people are just proud, man. No, this is about making it white again. We're tired of... Is that Roseanne Barr? Whoa. I want to see who this is. I think that's Roseanne Barr. It looks like her. I mean, look at that face. Oh, droopy and sad and shit. I think this is Roseanne. Let's go and check this out. Yep, it is Roseanne Barr right here. Just so that you know I'm not lying. Hold on. Hopefully you guys can see this. Roseanne Barr. I wonder if she's related to William Barr. Hold on. Let me ask that question to Google. Is Roseanne Barr related to William Barr, the Attorney General? And I don't see how come he doesn't have a Make America Great hat on. I mean, they do kind of look alike. I think they're related. Okay. I don't think there's no information. I don't think anyone ever asked that question. No, I don't know. I don't think he probably is related to her somehow, but that could just be her stage name too. So let's just go to MAGA hats again. Oh, I don't want to. Wait. Wow, look at all the criminals. Hold on. Okay, apparently he can't wear his little... in Long Island, some community college made this janitor, groundkeepers guy take that bullshit off. Well, peasant, you got to understand. And this kind of goes back to what Bird says. You're not rich and you're poor. And, around educated folks that don't consider themselves just white, they consider themselves educated. They don't look kindly to the hate that represents. I know a lot of people are going to be upset. What do you mean hate? Brother Patrick, there is a spiritual warfare with those hats. It's evil. You know it, Nick. It's sort of like the heavy metal rock albums. A highway to heaven and shit. All that shit channels demonic forces. Okay? Hillary Clinton connects MAGA hats with white nationalism. Well, she should know. Let's go to Google search page 10 and see what's going on. Sometimes I'd like to go way back. Anyone who puts a hat on will be affected negatively. Well, anyone who puts that hat on is sending out negative vibes. Look, when President Trump says America first, he's not saying American first and all the other countries, will help. No, he's saying America first and fuck you other countries. So the other countries are like, you know what? F America. In fact, right now, there's been some real talk with the Philippines talking about if it escalates in the South China Seas, where they're going to come to our aid, even though since 1951, we had a mutual attack treaty. Basically, if one country's attacked, the other country would help. Well, the problem with that, during the 90s, Chinese took over fishing reefs that the Filipinos, have traditionally, and the United States didn't come to protect that. So they're like, you know what? We're not going to be the United States basically blow up now. Whenever we need something, we blow them up and do the thing. But when they need something, hey, too bad, too sad. That's what a lot of countries are seeing with American first attitude. This isn't the time after World War II where literally all the other shithole countries had sticks and stones and spears at their disposals. No, they got high-tech weaponry just like everybody else now. And the liberal world order, which made that dissemination of intellectual information possible, is starting to crumble due to poor leadership by our chosen leaders. You can say what you will, but the new liberal world order is what maintained the so-called global establishment all these years. Beyond the mega hat, the wow. This is just fascinating. How divisive just a little red hat could be. Like this chick here. I think that's a chick. Did a Twitter user scale mega fans out of thousands. Less than 3 hours after claiming to have been disavowed by her family. Blah, blah, blah. Texas. Oh, wow. I want to see this article. See what I'm saying? How come? Check this out, guys. This is what you can do to help out the show. Jump on your Twitter. If you can get a mega hat, do it. Say that your family disavow you. Have all these fucking saps and suckers send you all this cash. And then to scrape off a little cream for the show and send it to us. I just cannot believe, because it pays. Don't forget, it pays. Big money. This supports the established ways. I'm telling you, it pays big money. This is case in point. And now these people who found this out, the New Yorker or New York, found this out, and now they're salty. Well, they got all this money. They got all this money. Let's check this out. There are a few things the mega crowd loves more than a black Republican. The metric rise of Candace Owens. I don't even know who this chick is. And embrace of Kanye West, despite the Hollywood A-list status, are symptomatic of a group desperate to prove it's racist. It's not racist. Over the past few months, conservatives, blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the good part. Okay, she tweeted, "I will not hide any longer. The left has made us feel as if us black Republicans should hide. No, it really should be shame and realization of what the party's about nowadays, but that's a totally different discussion, but not anymore. Blacks for Trumps, hashtag that crap. Walk away, hashtag. Walk away from what? Plus mega. In order for this woman to walk away from the quote-unquote black race, for one, she has to identify there is such thing as a black race. And for two, she has to identify herself as one time being a member of that particular race or organization, group, whatever. And then she has to internalize the negative aspect to just being black. None of the positive, but just the negative. To come up with this garbage so that she can get a couple of bucks. This is pretty damn sad. Walk away. Attach a photo of herself in a red bucket hat emblazed with the famous Make America Great Again slogan. Oh no, here we go, hacker. Okay, whatever, man. They're trying to get my system. But it's not going to work. I will no longer hide. Oh my God. Left made us... wow. The tweet went viral. She got a momentous blast of internet, monetary blast of internet fame. But then things went awry. Quran's parents disavowed her, kicked her ass out of the home and refused to pay her college. Oh, wait, I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. Hold on. Let me take some deep breaths. It's not funny. I mean, because, all these, here she is, basically a welfare case for her parents. Parents paying for the school, paying for her phone, her living expenses, her college, and everything. And, her parents probably had to fight through a lot of racist crap to get to where they're at. And this chick, the second generation, doesn't understand. It's a lot of people who secretly support MAGA. Yeah, well, Alexandra, welcome to the show, sister. Yes, you're correct. You're correct. And listen. I am not knocking anyone for their sincere political beliefs. If you believe in the Republican ideals and logic, that's cool. If you do believe in the Democrat ideals, that's cool. If that works for you, that's cool. It don't work for this guy. It don't. Nor does the democratic nonsense. That don't work for me either. Now, this chick went out there on the ledge, okay? I'm now getting kicked out. My mom literally woke me up out of my sleep and screamed at me, "How could you support this monster?" Because her mom knows people. Okay, let's be real. I've told you guys millions of times. The trains are real. The FEMA camps are real, but they're not set aside for what Alex Jones and those fools are talking about. They're set aside for me, you, and this chick here. And mom knows this. Mom intuitively knows this. Dad intuitively knows this. That's like a Jew, just to put it in perspective for some of you who don't get it. That's like a Jewish family waking up in 1929 and their son or daughter are sitting there reading Mein Kampf, drawing swastikas on the wall. Even though no one's been put in the concentration camps yet. The spirit, the universe, the true God lets these people's spirits know something bad is coming. So when your ass is getting stuffed in a train because you didn't prepare, or at least you didn't fight when they come to get you, so you don't get taken out there. So you actually get on the train, you're riding down the way. I hope you remember that train ride would not have been possible if it wasn't for millions of people just like her. Once again, the eyes. I'm looking at the eyes, man. And it's like Brother Nick says, that negative aura from the hat, that negative deal. People that support racial hate in all of its forms are truly not your friend, whether you look like them or not. Because once they get finished, let's say all All the so-called undesirable black folks are gone. All the mixed races are gone. All the undesirable mentally ill people of the Asian and Caucasus races are gone. So you just have a group of white-looking Asians and a group of white-looking Europeans. Then it's going to be about fatness. Then it's going to be about eye color. Then it's going to be about spirituality. This funnel is ultimately going down to form the top of the pyramids is everybody. But at the bottom of the pyramid is a very Luciferian loving group of people. This morning is getting worse and worse. Let's see what the mom wrote. I want to see what mom wrote. Oh, this is so sad. Mom, please, where can I go? Like I said this morning, you have 2 weeks to find somewhere else to live. I mean, I guess her mom says you could ask one of your nice little Republican friends to take you in. Bring that hate. Live. Bring that hate in someone else's house, but it ain't gonna be in mine. I hear you, Mom. I hear you. And then the daughter's like, Mom, please, where can I go? I literally work part-time and I can't find an apartment nor people to room with on such short notice. I can't afford to live on my own. But she's MAGA, right? Standing on her own. Fuck a handout. Fuck welfare. Fuck a social net. Fuck all that. America forever. Ugh. And Mom's like, maybe one of those Trumpies that loves you so much can take you in. Bam! There it is. I mean, listen, people, you can be like, oh, her mom's a piece of, I'll never do that to my kid. But you will, if you have feelings on this issue. Good afternoon, Big Pimpin'. Welcome to the show. And then you win. And then the daughter's like, oh, Mom, I'm sorry, but what did I even do? That naivety doesn't work. You don't have diplomatic immunity. You can't expect me to just blindly follow a political party because I'm black. Well, yeah, you're kind of doing that with the Republicans. I mean, you know, like your mom said, if you have that much love for them and your mom knows what they're about, you know, that's ridiculous. If anything, you always wanted me to think for myself, and now that I am, that's a problem because you're thinking the wrong way. And then the mom's like, I'm done talking about this with you. Black folks have to realize that we are being used on all fronts for various social agendas. Once they're done with you, they will spit on. Yes! Yes, Alexandria. Yes! And if we just take out the word black on that, folks have to realize that they are being used. No matter who you love or what you love. I have to spam this. Wow. And then I'll post that. You have to understand, man. There should only be one agenda in your life, and that is to facilitate the growth and development of your family, to facilitate the growth and development of your life. Everything else is uncivilized. You know, I'm looking at all these memes. It's so funny, you know, you can put up all these memes. Oh, how funny, yeah. You know, look at this freak. You know, you can dress like this, you know, everybody better respect me, blah, blah, blah. But how can you when you're a clown? I'm just saying, when you're a clown, how can you respect that? You know? I mean, even look at this one here. Hold on. Oh, that's not a good view. You guys can't see her eyes, but it's like she's under mind control. Even though that's just a mime. Or a meme, rather. Mime. This one here needs a dentist. Pretty bad. Pretty in the face. Really pretty. But the Ultra Bot. Yes, MK Ultra is real, man. You know what I'm saying? It is real. I don't know whose Twitter deal I'm looking at, but it has some weird stuff on it. I don't think that's cool when they have kids on that. Where, what? See, this stuff's not, is that Michelle Obama? I guess so. But, okay. Let's get back to the news, guys, because I can get lost looking at this crazy crap. That was just sad. I don't even know where I found that story at. Oh, just randomly looking. What the hell? 22,000 views. I didn't even know that. Pretty cool. Okay. Now, hold on 1 second, guys. I remember seeing something. I wanted to share it with you guys. But let me just say this here real quick. Hold on. Let me call up Dr. Short. We might be able to get in a really quick video. Or I'll send him a text message first. Just hold on. I'm going to get Randy Short, Dr. Randy Short on the line here. Or else I'm going to call Judge Joe. And if not, then we'll call Dr. or Judge Joe. All right, let me see. It's afternoon now. If I get the judge, though, I will stop this broadcast, or even Randy. I will stop this broadcast and start a new one and title it with them, so that we'll know in playback what's going on. But where in the heck? I got too many numbers, guys. God, I got too many numbers now. There it is. Oh. Hold on. No better way. Okay. Just sent it out to Judge 2. We set our fishing traps, guys and gals, and let's just see what we catch. All right? But back to this mega nonsense. Okay. I want to ask openly right now. Do we have any Trump supporters in the room by chance? I mean, even so, it doesn't matter, family. Long time listener, I don't care. I'm a supporter of freedom and liberty. So that's how it goes with me. But a lot of people are blaming Donald Trump for hate crimes. and blah, blah, blah. I don't understand what's so deal with Jesse Smollett. Oh, no. Hold on. Homeopathic healers. I want you to listen to this short little deal real quick, guys. It's really short. Just listen to it, please.
Years ago, I used to do, during my act, I used to do a certain mentalism stunt where I would address the audience and say, I'm going to throw a ping pong ball into the audience to make sure that this is fair. You see, would I cheat? Yeah, but I didn't in this case. Throw the ping pong ball up, and whoever catches that ping pong ball, please stand up. Fell into the lap of a little lady down in the audience, and she stood up looking a little nervous, as most people would. And I said to her, ma'am, I want you to name for me any 4-digit number, please. She stood there rather silently, and there was a little bit of a titter from the audience. And she said, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the audience tittered, you see. And I said, well, no, a random number, just any old 4-digit number at all. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the audience really, it got a bigger laugh that way. And I quieted the audience, and the lady was bewildered. She'd caught a ping pong ball and didn't know what to do with it, you know. And I said, just any random number whatsoever. And she said, I don't know any random numbers. But she was absolutely right. I was the one who had made the terrible mistake like that. I could have said, scramble a phone number of a friend of yours or something like that. But she didn't know any random numbers. No one knows any random numbers. So I had to give her the victory that evening, and I never used the same line again, I can assure you. In any case, I have been asked to address this very full audience on the subject of faith healers and how to avoid them and what to do about them. The last part of that, what to do about them, I think, is to write as many articles and books and pieces and bits of email and such that you possibly can, complaining to people who should have some responsibility in government agencies and municipal, local agencies, as well as federal, because something really should be done about these people. I will just tell you, when I first started to investigate Peter Popoff, now, you may not know that name, or you may, but Peter Popoff is someone that we later thoroughly exposed on the Johnny Carson show, much to my delight. And I made a trip out to a small town in New Mexico where Popoff was to appear. And there was a huge parking lot there, jammed with cars. And I had a film crew with me, and from one of the local stations. And we saw a car pull up, a pretty ratty old car, and an Asian couple with their little boy got out of the car. And my book, The Faith Healers, is dedicated to this kid. It's hard for me to tell you this. He was walking on aluminum crutches that were very worn and rather bent. His legs were terribly twisted. And his parents and he were both beaming. And the head of the film crew rushed over to him and held a microphone out to the little kid and said, are you here to be healed by Reverend Popoff? And the kid looked up, beaming, just beaming from ear to ear. And he said, yes, I'm here so that Reverend Popoff, and he looked at his father, and his father was encouraging him. He'd memorized something to say in response to a question like this, obviously, to receive the blessing of Jesus Christ through Reverend Popoff. He finally got it right. His father nodded like that. And he said, I'm going to throw away these crutches. And I butted in and I said, okay, we'll see him when he comes out after the service, not thinking that that would happen at all. And he went into the service with his parents. We went in too, and he was, strangely enough, he and his parents were the people who were asked to stand behind a big rope that they had across the back of the auditorium. That's what Popoff did, and still does, and most of the faith healers have done this. Oral Roberts and all the rest of them did this. Stand them back there because these are people who won't improve at all, and that nothing can be done for. And we looked through the whole show, and we saw that he never got up anywhere near the front. And then they left, and we were packing up the van afterwards. I'm sorry, this is difficult. And the kid came walking over to pass by us, and his parents were behind him, weeping copiously. The father saw me, and he took me aside, and he said, and the cameraman rushed over, and he said, we've been to 5 of his healing services now, and he always puts us behind the rope. And we drove 800 miles today to be at this service. And the little man with his crutches, he waved to his father. He said, we're going now. The cameraman turned to me and he said, I can't do this. I said, fine, we won't do it. The book that I wrote, The Failures, as I said, is dedicated to this little kid. He's still crippled. He's older now. Maybe he's learned something. Maybe he's learned that this is not the thing to do, that this is not going to work, that the faith healers are fakes and they're liars and cheaters, that they don't give a damn about you. They just want your money. This angers me a great deal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to be getting crazy in front of you, but I have no choice. The faith healers have angered me so much, the cruel farce that they carry on. I met one gentleman
who this was.
Who had a job with Oral Roberts when Oral Roberts had the tent show. And there were tent shows all over this country at one time, and not so many auditoriums that were so easily available. And his job was to wait in the truck until all the people had gone into the tent to the service, and they'd been singing hymns at the top of their lungs, of course, and the offering basket had been passed around many, many times and taken into the back of the tent to be counted. And finally, Oral Roberts would walk out there. And this kid's job, he had a pair of very worn crutches, and his job was to run up the aisle on his crutches like this. He wasn't crippled, not crippled at all. This was his job. And to walk up there and say, save me, Reverend Roberts. And they would go down and they would pick him up and put him on the stage.
Yes,
and he had learned to cry. He actually learned, for his part, he learned how to cry. And Oral Roberts would go over to him and heal him. And then he would throw away the crutches, run down the stairs, down the aisle, out the back of the tent, and hide in the truck. That's where he slept, and they'd take him to the next place. That was his job. He also served lunch to the truck drivers and whatnot. But that was his main job, was to act as a cripple for Oral Roberts. I've been through so much on writing that book, The Faith Healers. it really hurt a great deal having to be interviewing people who had suffered so greatly at the hands of the faith healers. And years ago, I used to do, during my act, I used to do a certain mentalism stunt where I would address the audience and say, I'm going to throw a ping pong ball into the audience to make sure that this is fair. You see, would I cheat? Yeah, but I didn't.
So, the lesson here is, guys, a lot of people out here will take your money and promise you the world, whether it's a great country or great health. You need to take it with a grain of salt. Whenever money's involved, you better understand they don't care about you. They only care about that money. Hold on. All right, guys. I'm going to, hold on, check. Oh well, whatever. I had to check something on the other screen real quick. Now, homeopathic remedies do work. Some of them do. Dandelions for regulating your blood sugar, that actually works. Some of the more exotic things, I'm not for sure. I don't know. But just be careful is all I got to say. And definitely be careful with so-called Western medicine. Wow, that takes a lot of balance. Now, where was I at? Oh, I knew I was going to. I wanted to say something about Netanyahu's fifth re-election. His broship with Trump. New human species found. Oh my God, here we go. Let's see what this garbage is about, and then I'll get into the third temple, ramifications of said temple, and the devastation to the planet. Okay. New evidence. Oh my, found in the Philippines. All right, this is some blah, blah, blah. Okay, okay, whatever. That's just some totally blah. But basically, this dude and this dude will get the temple built. We got 10 more days until Passover. And then approximately 12 days after that, all this that I'm talking about should click together. Click, 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 click. But until then, guys, I got to go out and get this girl. She's over here yelling. I don't know who. But I will be back hopefully this evening with another show and a guest to be named then. But as always, live your life without envy. Live it with integrity, without hate, envy, or greed. And as always, let's try to be kinder to each other. Peace.